Welcome back to your video. In today's video, I'm going to be playing City Skylines, and in today's video, I'm going to be doing a speed build. In today's video, we're going to be expanding on the ore industry that we built in the last video. But first, I'm going to start with building a roundabout to get on and off the highway here, just because there's a whole ton of traffic going down the main road, which is clogging up buses and everything. Well, it's clogging them up even more than it already was, but it's clogging. It's a whole ton of clogging up the cars and all. So we're building this for better access to the highway. I did test this before, and I got very good results in that basically every single truck ended up using this. And then I did also do some off-camera building with our buses that are going out to different places outside of actual town, so our long ride buses. I added a new line that goes right into where that quarter is, where that little corner hub is, or well, makeshift hub, in the first area that we started in, right where the corner is. And then it's right next to the tram stop, so you can transfer there or all the different buses that are there, which is quite a few. And then I did add bus exclusive freeways, one going straight to the mini bus station, and then one going straight to our huge ones that's in the mini city, or well, second mini city. Even though this one's technically our main, just because it has the best access to the highway, I would say compared to any, inner city buses still go to the other terminals. But this one I would say probably gets the most, just because it's so close to the highway, so it's definitely really easy for buses to get here to then drop off and pick up passengers. And then the main thing that I was stuck with was actually getting workers, which I'm making a huge barracks area now, which will double as with a small car park, which we'll end up building a car park right up next to it. And then I started to replace these small ore mines with large ones, which we're doing Zone Industry 2 when it comes to the base game, not just the industrial DLC, even though it is probably would be better, just because that can fit in way more spaces, which you'll see how I have it set up once we're done. But I made a small little production area for metal and fiberglass, and I did find that these smaller ore things do produce more when you have them together compared to the rotary kiln, just because they're smaller. And then I had placing these fiberglass plants just because it fit better with how I was building in the roads. And well, that's basically why I placed those versions. And then those fiberglass plants, there's only 3, but they are the better ones that produce more. And then just because there's starting to get quite a bit of traffic here, and there's just in general some clogging up, I added in a small roundabout here. We did a bit of the highway, or well, I would say, well, I don't know what you would classify that as, but I'll just call it as a highway, just because that's what the road is classified in game. But then I tried to get this front area to be how I wanted it, but didn't exactly get it. It's whatever. And then here is where I placed down a whole ton of carports, which now that I think about it, we should probably place down a path, but it actually probably is obsolete, just because of stuff that will happen later in the clip. But we basically are just now to fill that up with zoned industry, and then to make that all a new district, so this way we can classify the industry. And then I also added in that new small little area into our main zone here. And then now I just placed down a whole ton of small ore mines, just because we needed more workers to get the 5 stars, which I mean, we technically don't actually use anything for the 5 stars, but it allows us to have every single thing in the game, which is obviously a great thing. But, it definitely helped quite a bit me placing down these, and I did place in a bus line trying to get some more workers out here, and just to be a bit of an easier commute for people, and then we could also get a few people off the roads. Now, while like no one uses them, it's fine. Most of the bus lines here don't exactly make money, but all of them at least connect into that hub, which definitely is a great thing. And then all of our long distance buses, that was the word I was trying to get before, and now we finally reached 5 stars. But all of our long distance buses sit in the inner city bus station, just because that would make sense. And there's only 2 spaces for, well, technically all of them are for inner city and normal buses, but technically there's only 2 spaces left just because the rest are filled with lines. There was a mini freak out where everyone lost water and power because the power line got cut out to all of the power in our city, which now that I think about that could be a bit of a problem, but we should be good anyways with that. But we'll also probably end up expanding towards the mini city anyways with this area, which this has definitely gone from just a small tiny town that no one really cared about other than for its nature reserve to a huge bustling town in the past 3 episodes? Yeah, 3 episodes I believe. To having a straight highway connection, to have from just a small town with a few houses and some businesses, with a metro connection and an oil industry, to having an ore industry and 2 highway connections and being on its huge plot. But I believe that'll be it for this episode. If you have enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!